Our conversation continues to be centering around education, and we are seeing the transition now from grade 9 to grade 10. We have heard from an educator, a unionist, and now we are going to hear from a parent who had a child in grade 9 who is transitioning to grade 10 from a certain school. Silvance Ndekle Omune is our guest. Silvance, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Asante sana for joining us. You're going to give us your own perspective and your own experience through, the junior school for your child and this transition into senior school. And then you also tell us from what you're hearing from, fellow parents and what they and so on. But first, what we do here on the show, first, Janet welcomes our guest with a day's quote. She'll give you a quote, some words that were said some time ago by somebody, and then ask you whether those words mean anything to you today, whether you agree with the words or you disagree. If you disagree, you say, I disagree.
Moving along. The quote is by Ngugi wa Thiong'o, yes. Who, of course, we all know. He once said, "The most dangerous power is the power that persuades people that they are powerless." The most dangerous power is the power that persuades people that they are powerless. Do you agree with that?
The most powerful...
The most dangerous power.
The most dangerous power.
Yes.
Is the power that
lets people think that they are powerless.
I agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
As parents, do you feel powerless right now with everything that's going on with the transition?
I feel powerless.
Yeah.
Totally powerless. Like any other parent who is outside there. We are crying foul due to this transition. We have passed through challenges that are too numerous to us to contain. So as a parent, as I am sitting here, I don't know where to go to.
Right.
Because I have a student who has passed well. She's supposed to transit to another level, of which as he wants school, which I even myself, I never attended to. Now, the elephant in the house is she's not able to attend to that school because today is when?
Monday.
Today is 12th. Monday. When is it? It is on 12th, January 2026. So the deadline for our admission is supposed to be on 16th, whereby the requirements I cannot afford because of the burdens that have been undergoing through the duration that she was there in junior school.
Over the years. Let's start from the beginning.
Yeah. So
Silvance, you have a daughter who is now graduating to grade 10.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
What junior school was she in? What comprehensive school was she in?
She was at Nyamwala Primary School.
Where is
that is located in Rajwa North Sub-County, in Homa Bay County. She has been performing well since the beginning. So now we are blessed that she has attained a grade that can allow her to further her education.
What grade did she attain?
61.68 points out of 72 points.
And admitted to which school?
To Kadika Girls.
Kadika Girls. Where is Kadika Girls?
It's in Migori County.
That's a different county.
A different county.
And you're saying this is a C1. It's a category C1.
It's a C1, category
this
1.
Is like the previous national schools.
It's the previous national schools.
Is she happy?
We call them the previous national schools. Nowadays, they are turned to C1, category 1. Yeah.
Is she happy that she was admitted to Kadika?
She's very happy.
Was it among her choices?
Was among her choices.
Okay.
First of all, she had a choice to join Kisumu Girls as one of the national schools. Kadika was one of them. So it is godly that she has been invited to Kadika, who is also a very performing school in Migori County. Yeah. So wherever she is now, she's very happy. But she's becoming unhappy because the way to join, the means to join.
What's the problem?
The problem is the burden with the parent. We also have other children who are also under this education learning. So the burden there is joblessness to the parents. Because now that burden you cannot bear alone.
What school fees are you required to pay for this? get admission?
According to the fee structure that I obtained from the admission letter, it states well that first term I should pay 50,000. That is excluding the capitation that the government has provided. Second term, I'm required to pay 30,000. Then third term, I finalize with the 20,000. We also have other requirements, like uniform. That package itself, with the consultation to the principal of the school, she told me that I should have something close to 16,000.
So around 16,000 for these other requirements.
For the uniform only.
Uniform only.
Yeah, we also have other requirements that I also have them here.
Please go ahead.
If you go through,
How many pieces of uniform are these that go for
can
16,000?
I go through
Please.
the list so that you see?
Please.
Because we are not here just for a joke.
We are serious.
We are here
Must
to
be seen.
explain well what the parents are undergoing outside there. So this one.
As you open that, let me just recap that Silvance has a daughter who is graduated to grade 10. She was in Nyamola Primary School in Homo Bay County. She passed very well, 61.68 points. She has been admitted to Kadika Girls, which is in neighboring Migori County. It's a Category 1 school. She's very happy. She's been invited to a national school. The school fees required first term upon reporting by the 16th, between 12th and the 16th, 50,000 shillings school fees alone. And then there's other requirements, and that is what Mariam is now looking at. She's been given this list by Silvance. And you just told us uniform alone, 16,000.
Which means almost upon reporting, uniform and fees is already 76.
That is 66,000.
Sorry, 66,000.
Yeah.
And there's still others that we need to understand.
Okay, yes. So just, I'll begin with perhaps there we go. Sawa. The fact that she passed very well, so we can see what she got. And it was exceeding expectation in almost all, actually.
Right.
Yeah, exceeding expectation in all except one. So then there's a 61.88. Then we have the admission letter to Kadika Girls, and it gives you, the location, the map to the school, and so on and so forth. Then there's personal requirements.
Yeah.
Let's go into the personal effects needed to
Okay.
join.
You count one after the other.
A lockable box,
Box.
bed sheets and blankets, a mattress, and a Macintosh. Then there's clothing and footwear, and it's everything from towels, shoes, slippers, sportswear, shoe polish, body oil, sanitary towels, the works. Cutlery, mugs, spoons, plates. Now the uniform.
Does it put the number?
No.
Mugs plus spoons plus plates.
Yes.
There's toiletries and, those expected, petroleum jelly, tissue paper, toothpaste, etc.
Yep.
There's tuition materials, spring files, a Bible, a ruler, a Quran. It's a Muslim school.
It's a Catholic school.
Oh, so it's either Bible or Quran.
Bible or
But that
Quran.
is optional.
Yes.
Okay.
Bible or
You can,
Quran.
if you study CRE, then you go with the
Bible.
with the Bible. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Pocket money, etc. Now the uniform that you are asking about.
Yep.
2 jungle green skirts, 2 short-sleeved blouses, 1 windbreaker, 1 necktie, 1 pair of pajamas, 2 pairs of white stockings with yellow stripes, 1 printed T-shirt, 1 tracksuit, 1 weekend dress. Is this 11 or 1 jungle green jumper? That must be 1.
I'm also wondering about
It's,
that.
yeah, because it says 11, but I don't think you would
Must be
need
one.
11
Maybe-
jungle
maybe
green.
typing error.
So it's a jungle green jumper and 1 checked yellow bed cover.
Okay.
It doesn't sound like much until
You add it up,
add it all up.
including the fees.
And
the
then now
50
that comes to the
uniform.
The
16,000.
16,000.
Out of
That
that,
doesn't- was this uniform?
Yeah.
remember, out of that, this is what we call remedial.
right?
It's not part of it, and it's not even included.
What is remedial?
They call it remedial. Just go to these schools, then you will understand
What is
there.
it?
Maybe it is an allowance that's being given to teachers
Remedial.
for
For
extra
tuition.
work.
It's tuition.
For tuition.
Yes, it's so for whatever classes
Yeah.
that happen
After
outside of
classes.
learning
Yeah.
hours. Right? So yes, it's
Yeah,
tuition.
remedial education provides
Yeah.
extra support and reteaches foundational skills.
Yeah.
So it's extra support.
That
So
is
basically
remedial.
What we are saying is that there's how much is remedial?
They don't quote.
Oh, they have,
That you'll find out later on.
You will be told later. Then there's another one there, which is pocket money.
yes.
Yes.
It's also not included in that total fee. So all these, I can just term this as a burden.
We're basically talking about at least 75,000 shillings.
Yeah.
Or if you go on the lower side, because there's blankets and mattresses and Macintosh and towels and shoes and mugs.
To
and
be honest,
spoons
the
and
minute you've
plates
added a
and-
mattress there,
That's
you're
already-
in the 90s
Yeah.
already.
How much is your mattress? Don't
So
go.
Okay.
don't
No,
go
but
don't
we're
go for
already
thick
at.
mattress,
Here's the thing: we're already at 50,000.
We're at
Then
66,000.
66 because of the uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you add a mattress, even conservatively, at 6-7K.
Yep.
That's how much? 66 plus 7.
That's 70.
That's it. Right.
And then all the
Then
toiletries
all
and
the
everything.
toiletries, yes.
That's 80,
The
90.
shopping will be at least
Yep.
another 5. No, plus a box, you're in the 10s. You're getting to the 90s very
Yep.
easily.
Yeah.
Very easy.
100K if you want to be safe, there's pocket money. 100,000 shillings, I think,
Yeah.
is almost like isn't that it? About
So
100K.
where the challenges arise now,
Right.
when were these results announced?
Juicy.
Since the beginning, since I left school, I left school while it was in 844 system. So I've not adopted this CBC system till now. I've not adopted. The concept is out of my mind or knowledge. The student did her exams late last year.
Yeah.
But before that, when she did that one for grade 6, we thought that it was a national exam. So we were waiting for national results.
Yeah.
We were never given. She went ahead to grade 7 and 8.
Yeah.
There were no national exams. So to grade 9 is when they did the national exam. So what we were expecting, according to me, or any other parents outside there, they were expecting results that we were being given when we were in 844. So when these results came, E1s, E2, things like that, you cannot understand. Even right now, I'm still waiting for the results. Just to be told that the student has already been called to Kadika girls. Where will you start from?
Wait, do you not have this information beforehand in terms of expectations? Let's say, for example, if she had wanted to go to Kadika Girls, maybe you've talked about it as a family and she says, you know, Daddy, my dream is to go to this school. Do you then take some time to understand what's expected in case, or how does it work?
We have been looking forward to get the concept of what is supposed to be done in future,
Okay.
or how this system goes, but has never reached to us in a clear manner. Me, I thought after grade 9, they were to continue still within the same institution that she was.
So when
You see, that one, we were never told to pay anything. It was just a matter of facilitation of food, lunch, and whatever.
Right.
We were not expecting
So it was
this
not
huge
a
school fee.
transition as
This
major
transition
as
is
this.
challenging us.
Silvance,
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I was-
Silvance. Are you saying that you did not know that your daughter was going to transition to grade 10,
10. Yeah.
in a different school?
What I knew was that she was to proceed to a different stage. But all these requirements were out of mind
Why?
because I was not aware of the system, the way it works. Because we were told that 844 was not working well. So we were to be transitioned to a different
system,
which is workable.
Yes.
So we thought if it is workable,
Yeah.
There'll be no fees.
there will be no fees.
Hey.
But
This huge one.
the government might argue
Yeah.
that they spent time trying to educate people on this transition. In fact, the chair of the National Parents Association, which we'll come to, Obuhatsa, essentially threw the buck back to the parents,
Yeah.
saying, we've tried, we are looking for more resources to move from 23 counties, I think is what had been covered,
Yes.
to the rest of the counties to give education on CBE. But they could argue and say, but we've given enough forums, we've talked enough in the media, so when Silvance comes and says he doesn't know, then what does that mean? Was there not somebody that you could have spoken to or reached out to understand? What does it mean when you say you didn't know?
Also,
No,
even at parent-teacher conferences, at the meetings in school, yes,
Did you
there
not
was no
raise?
talk of this transition that, beyond, this is why they're sitting this big exam, so that they do
Yeah.
go on to grade 10 in a different place, following a specific pathway.
Yeah.
We are not complaining about the different places that they are supposed to attend to. What we are complaining about is the time, the information, upon the changes that are supposed to take place. For example, for instance, when did the results came? Just this month.
Yeah.
Just this month. Or was it later?
Late December, was it?
Late
I
December.
think late December.
How long has it taken
Yeah.
for me to provide this 100,000?
Yeah.
Where will I get this 100,000? I'm not employed. I'm just there the way you see me. I'm also having other children,
members and
family
children.
members to take care of. In fact, after her, there are some who had already gone to school by this month, this week, and they are also consuming. So it is hard for us
To plan.
to plan or to contain this burden at this given point.
So it's too short a time
It is too short a
to
time.
raise all this money.
Yes.
As you're grappling with these issues.
Yes.
Right? But it's not that you are not aware that your daughter was going to move from
I was aware
Nyamo-
that she was to proceed.
she was going
without
to move from
education
Nyamola Primary
to another
school.
level.
To another school.
To another school.
Okay. That much you are aware. Because I'm assuming that you also helped her and you had a conversation with her. She was selecting her schools.
Yeah.
Right? So you knew Nyamola, Kadika was one of the schools, Kisumu was another school, and so on and so forth. You knew her choices.
Very clear.
And you knew if it's Nyadika is not in your neighborhood.
It's not as Nyamwala.
It's not as Nyamuala.
Yeah.
It is a high school.
It's a high
and
school.
you know it as, currently you know it as a national school.
What I'm complaining about,
Okay.
the information given has not taken long, that you can have enough time to prepare.
Enough time to prepare for it.
Okay.
Okay. I think where I was heading with this question is to understand your main pain point here is too short a time and too high a requirement.
Yeah.
Right? That it's too much, and very many people are not going to be able to afford this much.
Yeah.
How much are you prepared for? Because watu wanaambiwanga ni sawa, si ulikuwa na mtoto standard 8
Right.
na ulikuwa unajua anaenda form 1. You had a daughter in grade 9 and you knew this daughter is bright and you knew the likelihood of her going to a big school is there, right? So yes, you are not prepared for 100 with 100. Were you prepared with anything?
No, of course you have to be
And I'm not
prepared.
putting you on the spot here. I'm basically just,
Yeah, you have to be prepared psychologically.
Yeah.
That come this, I have to do that. Though I was prepared, but it was a long-term preparation, not just a fixed one, the way it is now pushing.
Right.
Long term, like a year?
Yeah.
Like you would have hoped that when she's getting into grade 9,
You can be given an ample period or a grace period of like 2 months to prepare, like as we have been doing there
So
before.
like January and February
Yes.
to get ready.
Yes.
So
Between the
that's
release,
where I cried.
between the release of the results,
Yeah.
and then her graduating now.
Yeah.
Before it would have been to high school, and now it's to senior school. So you'd have wanted at least 2 months.
2 months for preparation because you all have other things.
let me.
I-
That would mean delaying her admission.
Or the results
Or
being
The
announced
results.
earlier.
Yeah, the results.
So
Previously,
even if the results were released earlier, the admission did not take place immediately with the results. right? So the admission, when did you receive this admission to
Kadika.
this particular
Kadika.
Kadika? It came late December as well.
Late December.
Yeah? Just within a week or two after the results were released.
Yeah.
So within the period of releasing the results and receiving the admission letter, it was still a very short time. And then now you had the entirety of Christmas, the Christmas week, and the entirety of the first week. And then the child is reporting on the second week of January.
Yeah.
And you're required to go with all these things. It's too short a time.
Yeah.
If you had the longer term that you are hoping could be would have been what? That she reports to school with some minimum, and then you're given a grace period to cover the rest. Is that what you are saying? That yes, you will require me to pay school fees of 50,000 shillings,
Yes.
but you can tell me come with at least 10,000 shillings for school fees, but come with all these other requirements ready. So that she has school uniform, she has beddings, she has the tea, the cup, and spoon and plate, but school fees, you paid 10,000 to clear the balance within the term.
That's what you would have wanted.
Is that?
You know, when I'm talking of the ample time, does not mean that everyone is unable to do anything in Kenya, provided that you can be guided by the situation.
Yes.
What I'm wondering, not even myself, there are some parents outside there that I'm very much aware that they won't make it.
Yeah.
They won't make it totally.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I agree with you. And I you know, but as
They want to make it
I'm
totally.
posting these things,
Yeah.
I completely agree with you because it doesn't matter. You know your child is going to this, but then the school sends you a school structure.
Yeah.
It happened to me when I was joining Form 1 in 1991.
Yeah.
I mean, it was clear I've passed, I'm going to this school, and then the school fees comes in, and my mother is like, oh my goodness.
How are we going to do this? Maurice Andati on social media. Oh, you were going to look at it.
Go ahead.
Maurice Andati has sent about 3 messages. He said, you guys haven't even started talking about textbooks. Then he goes on to say, the issue is this. Every school has its own requirements.
Yes.
Maybe Silvance didn't know which the child would pick.
Yes.
So you can't plan for something you don't know.
True.
He goes on to say, most parents thought the cost will be low, but boom, things changed. Remember, there are some schools that even need admission fees, separate from school fees. Add all these together. Then finally, Charles Ndungo says the cumulative school fees for that school is over and above the government requirement for parents to pay roughly 60K. So that's another topic of conversation.
True. Same, before you go on, another comment there. People still getting shocked, and this is how you know there's no standardization. Kikombe says it's 2026 and schools still require students to bring their own mattresses to school. Now wanawapea 5K per student per year ya capitation. Situli Omera, watu sio wajinga bwana. You guys, sorry, he also says schools still don't provide cutlery for students. Again, 5K infrastructure. So it's like, it's back to that, because if you're bringing a new mattress, so I don't want to get into, but yeah, the bed doesn't come with a mattress. So every learner comes with a mattress. So then I exhaust my mattress in 4 years, and then
Yeah,
the next person comes with that. That's what we're doing.
I have a question, guys. I have a question. Before we go into capitation and what it covers, because now it's your lived to see what's covered and what isn't. I'm still going back to preparedness, unless I'm OCD. When you know that there's a school that your child wants to go to, is it possible to get a breakdown way before you even know if they'll be admitted?
No, it's not possible.
How? You can't call Kadika and...
You see, Kadika
I'm very
school
sorry,
fees,
I'm just asking...
Kadika school fees for this year are
It's
not necessarily
different.
the school fees that were paid by entrants last year in January.
Yo.
Number one. Number two, those are how many choices of schools did she have? Like 10, right?
There are about 8,
Yeah,
Okay.
depending on the category.
Right.
You know, that is a privilege.
Yes.
Before they did their exams, they were given choices to prefer. Because you never knew that the student could perform how. Maybe you expected her to perform to be in a category 1, but she performs as a category 4,
Yeah.
Okay.
which is a sub-county school.
Yeah.
So the choices were amongst the category of
Of the
sub-county,
yeah.
county, extra county,
national.
and national.
Yeah.
Which is C1, C2, C3, and C4. The challenge also that arises is, as we are talking now, you know, most of the parents don't know whether if their students have been called to a category 4, they don't need to pay according to what is there. If you are called to join a category 4, according to the government right now, you don't pay.
Because it's a day school.
Because it's a day school.
And tuition is fully funded.
Yeah, and institution is fully funded. Some of them, maybe some of them are a bit well off, though the students are at that level. They'll go with the money. Assuming that the money that is privileged to take a student to grade 1 to C1 is the same that is supposed to take a student to grade to C4. That is a challenge.
So right now,
another challenge that we have faced as parents, we are not trained to be teachers. Because the profession that maybe we have there, we are not teachers. Maybe I'm a woman, I'm a housewife. I was married there. I've produced, I've raised up some children, like 5 or 4. But I was a school dropout. Maybe I was at class 6. Then I got married. After giving birth to 5 children, the 6th children eventually comes to this system of education, which we call the CBC. The others
were in
844, which you understood well, and the one it is where you are also brought up.
Right.
So you understand the 844 system very well, but the CBC you don't understand. You know very well they are not trained as teachers. Now the system that was brought forward, that is currently working, even teachers are not much capable of it.
They
also send students back to home to be trained by their parents who was class 6 dropouts. How is that system
You know,
working?
Silvance, I'm feeling stressed on your behalf.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, what happens now? You're having a conversation with us, and I think it's so important that your voice is being heard. Because you're echoing what a lot of parents are grappling with. So what are you considering as options, given that your daughter has this window?
I'm considering that even as parents, the government has to engage us into learning sessions. Let them provide us with some little education, because we are also teachers down there.
I agree with that part, and like you said, Obuhatsa, who is the chair of the,
they should also teach us.
Who is the chair of the Parents
Association. They provide us
Association.
that education.
They said they did 23 out of 47 counties. As
the National Parents Association.
As the Parents Association, not as government, not as Ministry of Education.
That's true.
And I see where Silvance is coming from, that how many times have you been called to school as parents of junior school learners to be taken through this curriculum? Were you at any point when your daughter is actually the pioneer of CBE, right? From the moment she started in grade 3, 4, 5, 6, transitioned into 7, 8, 9. How many times were you called to school and told, sasa wazazi, hii system iko hivi, to be taken through the CBE, to be told when a learner comes home with this kind of assignment, this is what we want you to help them with. We don't want you to be a teacher, but we want you to be a parent who support. Were you ever called to school for that?
In several scenarios.
It happened, eh?
But their comments were that even us as teachers, we are not trained.
So
even us as teachers, we are not trained. Do we have enough teachers for this?
It's the blind leading the blind.
Do we have? Do we have teachers for this system?
Nope, we don't.
We don't have. That means that we as parents, we have also worked hard for this performance to come out like this.
To try and understand.
I'm thinking through what your your lived reality is right now, and we've done the math. It's coming to almost 100.
Yeah.
You've said the deadline is the 16th, essentially.
Yeah,
have
just,
you,
just
Friday.
3 days down the line.
3 days. Have you reached out to the school to tell them, Iningumu, this is what I can do for now? How do we meet somewhere in the middle?
Or what payment plan can we arrange?
No, not yet. Not yet. But I had reached out to the school administration to highlight on the requirements,
Okay.
of which they told me that those are the things that you are needed with.
So you wanted some of, like, which ones did you think were, I don't want to say compulsory, but yes, which ones did you think I can do without these and then I can be able to pay these fees and get my daughter in school?
You know, as a requirement, and that is an institution, there's no way that you can ignore. You say that I want to do away with these ones.
Oh, I'll keep this one.
This I think these ones are compulsory.
All of them. But
Yeah.
we've just gone through
They are compulsory.
every single one.
And I assume that is me. How about those other parents that are outside there?
Yeah.
I know about one who told me overnight that he can't. He won't make it totally.
So what's Silvance? What's the plan?
Yeah.
Again, you've reached out up to the school administration about these requirements. If they say they're all compulsory, do they have a way of, is there room for saying, you know what, I can't do the 50,000 all at once because I still need essentially another 50,000 just to get uniform and these other requirements of yours.
No, out of that,
can I do half?
Out of that 50,000, that is supposed to be paid for term one.
Yes.
I don't know where that capitation of the government, which is 22,000, gets in, because they have just put it like that.
But this is aside from capitation, I'm
This is
assuming.
I think
Just
so.
come a bit closer to the microphone.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is aside from capitation, because I don't think they would factor capitation into the school fees. So the government sends, or should send, it used to be 22,000. We ended at 18, 17, somewhere there. 1,000 shillings per learner per year. That is meant to go into boarding, essentially, and keeping these learners in school for the year. All these other things you're paying for are also boarding, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
You're buying a mattress, you're buying bed sheets, you're buying
A
Macintosh. You're
shoes,
buying
sport shoes, bed sheets. Those are, you know, they are not combined in that category of the uniform. They are different.
They're different.
Yeah,
They're on
they
the
are
side.
different. Yeah. So this is where we are stuck.
And you know, it's happening now, but it happens every transition year. Even with the 844, it was the same. It would be, so you receive your admission letter and it comes with this demand for school fees. And like I think Evans is saying, you know, there's a time when admission into Form 1 was actually happening towards the end of January.
Right.
Because results were also coming out early January, remember?
This is early
And then
January.
There was a window.
Amina
Too
came
squeezed.
and started releasing the
Too
results a bit
squeezed,
earlier.
yeah.
So even then, there was still a bit of like 3-4 weeks. 3-4 weeks is still not sufficient
Yeah.
for a parent who's just being told you need to cough up 90,000 shillings. It's just not sufficient. That's why we see every January we will have this headline with photos of learners who have been admitted to schools and they fear they may not be able to make it. Why we won't be joining grade 10. The Daily Nation headline today is looking at some of these learners who will not be able to. It happens every year. And we can't look back at parents and ask them, Kwani, weren't you prepared? Didn't you know your child is going to school? Didn't you know this and the other? Yes, I knew. But this is a one-off steep requirement.
Right.
And just coming suddenly, and it's a lot. And no sooner will you have finished paying this 90, then they'll close and they'll be going back and you'll be required to pay 30,000.
30,000. Transport is there.
Plus-
Upkeep is also there.
Yes.
There's a question that I was asked in a maternity house
Yes.
when I gave birth to my first daughter. You know, I was not following up the maternity process till the wife went for the labor. I was just called by a known person while at Juakali that come to this maternity
Mama
hospital.
amejifungua.
I was not told about what happened. Come. When I went there, I was told, now this is what's happening. You provide us with this, that, and the other one. So I told them I don't have napkins. The only question that the doctor asked me, out of all these 9 months, you never knew that you impregnated.
You never knew the baby would come.
Go get me
Come with nappies.
the napkins.
Mchezo.
Yeah.
Initially, I went to my mother's sister, who is now like my mother, the youngest sister, and explained to her what happened. She had to look for the old ones that she had kept somewhere. So these are the things that I collected and took to the hospital. I can refer the same scenario to what is happening right now. No, under this situation now, it is forcing me right now to look for donors who can assist, because the child has to go to school.
Yep.
To school.
Yeah.
I don't want her I want her to embrace what happened to me the other day. I want her to pursue. So meaning that, according to me,
She must go to school.
the sky should be the limit.
The limit.
The limit to our destiny. The sky should be the limit to our destiny. Yeah.
In fact, where you're seated, it's she must go to school.
She must.
She must report to. She performed very well. She's very happy with the school that she's been admitted to. I must fulfill her dream.
Even if it were you, my friend, if it were you,
There's no
you
option.
are told you've gotten an information that your daughter has passed with those flying colors. Have you seen the results? Is it something that
She did
She
very well.
exceeded
I'm not
expectations
it is giving me a sleepless night. I'm not sleeping.
I'm sorry to hear that, Silvance. And again, I'm really appreciating that your voice is here today, because I think it's something that a lot of people echo. Are there other anxieties beyond school necessities? I know this is now the survival is the now.
Yeah.
Are parents expressing other fears? Safety, psychosocial support, equitable access in the school. Are you hearing other things that parents are concerned about? This is the most urgent. As Silvance, are there other things at the back of your mind, like ata akingia? Pathways. Ata akingia shule. I'm also worried about 1, 2, 3. Name 1 or 2 of those other worries that you have.
Number one, we were given results. We never sat with them during this examination. So the result is what you have received. They also received results. But to their future, to those schools that they are supposed to attend, we are being challenged that the concept, they won't catch up with the concept.
What does that mean? Sorry.
Like, is it the pathways?
The pathways.
Okay. The concept of this system.
Yeah, of this system.
Okay. And their
For
future.
example-
Might be too hard to them to adopt.
For example, what pathway is she going into STEM?
This is STEM.
This is STEM.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is STEM. But
The junior, the primary school, the comprehensive school, that's the one I'm looking for, that she was at. Did it have laboratories, for example?
this was just also another major challenge because the school she was that lower graded school.
It was a primary school.
It was a primary school, which does not have facilities. Now she's going to a school where the facilities are supposed to be embraced.
Right.
This is can be some part of the challenges that they'll be expressing.
You know, despite everything else, when it comes actually to the pathways, the fact that she's going to a C1 school,
Right.
and like we were told by the researcher, Dr. Manyasa, the C1 schools, they've been over 10 years of trying to just pump money into improving these schools.
Yeah.
She's a lucky one because she's going to a school that has some sense of facilities.
Yeah.
Now, there are some learners who've been sent to C4 to pursue STEM. Okay? C4 is one that shares a fence with this kind of primary school in the village.
Yeah.
It's just a normal, completely day school, has absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
I know you have a network of other parents who are in the same school, and maybe some learners who've been admitted to a C3, C4 school.
Yeah.
Right? Do they have this kind of fears as well? That, my child has been admitted to this school. This school, if I just look at the recently released KJSEA results last week, the highest mark here was already a C or a C minus. That means the majority of the learners here are scoring below C. The majority of the learners here are not performing well in the science subjects, and my child has been admitted to this school to pursue STEM. Are there some that you've had expressing such kind of concerns?
This is why I'm saying, with the results that we were given, maybe will dictate the future of these students. Simply because you have been the challenge might be you have been invited, you have been selected to go to a school whereby you are going to learn the STEM, the STEM course.
Right.
That is depending according to the subject that you performed well. Is it not what is creating this to be gauged as under that pathway? So maybe the challenges that the parents are facing down there is the situation where the school where the learner was, the previous school, had no these facilities. But now to the school that she has been admitted, she's now to be admitted, has the facilities. So this will cause some challenges to this kind of student.
I hear you. I think with Latif, what you're saying is, at least in this case, there's a chance to catch up. For example, for your daughter, hopefully in Kadika, she has access to now, a properly equipped school that can allow her to pursue STEM well. But there's so many learners who are called to schools. They're coming from schools that did not have facilities. They're going to schools that did not have facilities. No, that don't have. Afadhali, you're coming from what doesn't have to having.
What has,
Yes. Now there's the other one of you're coming to us from a school that has no facilities to another school that has no facilities, and I think that's a great disservice. But he was asking if there are people that you know who have had learners called to, for example, schools that were, the
Those
former
category 4 schools.
Yes, C4. Before they were now district, sub-county. Okay, yeah.
There's a parent who had just engaged me in a special talks that she had a student who performed to a C1 category, but has been invited to a C4 in a far much different county. I also have a parent.
And a C4 is a day school.
C4 is not a day school. C4 is a day school.
Yeah.
C1 is a boarding school.
So the daughter has been called to a day school.
To a day school.
In a different county.
While she deserves to be in a boarding school. I also have another one who is coming from a different county. She performed to be placed in a C4 school, which is a sub-county. Anyway, she has been invited to another sub-county, but in Kakamega, from Homa Bay to Kakamega. And that is a day school.
How does that even work?
How is it challenging? So I'd ask her to try if she can do what? She can change the school.
Right.
Just to tell you that she has nothing to do, she's there. So what a challenge we have outside there. Meaning that this transition is quite dangerous. And it is quite hard for us as parents to maintain.
Yeah, it's unfair and it's unjust, and I don't know, the more I'm thinking about it, you just...
Number one, it is expensive.
Yeah.
2, inconveniencing. 3, not transparent.
Not transparent. The Kikombe says this has been great, may we fix this mess. And there's other people here who are, I suppose, in many ways in the same place as Silvance or others like you. Gladys Aganyo is saying, please help my daughter, 66 marks. She has a medical condition. She should be within Nairobi. All the schools that she's chosen, like Pangani, Kenya High, Alliance, Moi Girls, have notices. She's really under stress. She has sickle cell disease, and stress is a very big trigger for her disease. So many children, according to the Aggie 254, will miss school because of lack of finances, and it breaks my heart.
Oh, it's incredibly true. Honestly, I don't know. The cost of free education. Because essentially we were trying to break it down and to get actual numbers, and it's not 100,000 shillings. Even in the case of a boarding school, a C1 school, should not be asking parents to cough up 100,000 shillings at the beginning of the first term, not even across the year. It's way above, again, the ministry guidelines. I don't know what to do from here. I'm thinking through, if there was flexibility in the payment plan, would that ease your burden, or is it only a reduction that can ease your burden?
I can't force an institution to do a reduction due to my single student. You know, mine is one. So you cannot dictate. What I would like to urge is an ample payment system that can allow parents to have easy time. Because the same parent that is now engaged to pay that money is the same parent who was engaged to be a teacher at night to this student while she was in junior. So it has that teaching process or that learning process has consumed your time not to be able to look for money for this transition. Now, just a week ago, you are told to pay this money. Where will you get? We also have other kids to look after. They are also in schools. You see? They are also demanding
that their needs are met.
Like me, after this, I have like 4.
Wow.
One has joined this month.
Joined school?
Joined school this month.
Early childhood.
Yes. The other one is in PP1. The other one is grade 2. The other one now is in grade 3. As I elevated to grade 3. I also have another one in grade 7. You see,
all of them with their own unique expenses. Silvance,
within the same institution.
We have to end there. Silvance, Ndekle, Omune, thank you so much for sharing your experience. We wish you the very best.
Yes.
And just nothing but success for you and so many other parents whose children deserve to be in schools and who deserve to get access to education. Wikali is going to be, of course. Yes, your daughter as well.
Yes.
Wikali is going to be hosting Your World. The poster is on your screens for those who are watching on TV. Children's rights and protection. What every child deserves to grow up safe. What is required for children to grow up safe? That is on NTV, and on Nation FM we'll have Brian Aseli and Claudia Naisabwa. From me, Janet Bogwa, Eric Latif, Mariam Bishar, fixing the nation one conversation at a time. Find us here again tomorrow at 6 a.m.